Hello and welcome to Holdredge's Crusade. Today we're going to be doing the Tower of the Frozen Shadow. But before that, I kind of want to go over a few changes to everything. So these are all completely brand new characters. I have moved to the Drenel server to pursue raiding and playing two sets of characters, right? Like the characters I need to support my raiding character, which is my necromancer here, and my, to be able to continue the series on Verant would be a lot of work, right? Pretty much doing everything, double times two, right? So I'd have to do every mission 12 times, everything 12 times to support both of those, plus grind AAs on 12 characters. So what I've done is I've recreated everybody. They are not completely matched up yet, but if we look at achievements here, I've finished all the achievements in Torment of Elios. Kind of caught us up to where we were, but I only got to 113. Now, I have not done the missions yet. I did try to do Gricklor. He destroyed me at 50% with 2 ads. Like my tank does not have the gear yet to be able to do it. He's wearing cohorts and snowbound and other things from Ring of Scale. So he's undergeared. We are completely undergeared. Now, with that said, my necromancer, this is the main character I'm playing here, Voxel, he's 121. Now, on the Verant version of these characters, I had swapped out Gnomeregard the mage for Gnomeregard the necromancer, who was also the 121. I think that was in a video that I did not post. I was just because it was like halfway through it and I decided not to do it. Holdredge hit 116 through some grinding, and I was just like, you know what, I can't do both of these. So that's an equivalent. Now, lineup wise, I've changed the group slightly. So instead of an enchanter, we have a bard. The bard is Nilv, same as the one I had on Verant. Now, I will be personifying her into an enchanter at some point. I already made a lower level group to mess around with, to test out personas and stuff. So I will be doing that at some point, but I love the bard, and enchanters cannot do a lot of enchanting things in tier 2 zones, and that's kind of like where I've been spending a lot of time to better experience and stuff like that. So we have a bard now instead of an enchanter. We also have a shaman instead of a druid. We have Stasi here, so we got the Voxel and Stasi back, and as you can see, they're still wearing pretty much their heroic 100 gear, right? Like there's a few snowbound here and there from mobs I killed, but they're undergeared. Now, I went with a shaman because I needed slow. Getting rid of the enchanter means I need slow, so it's a swap. And it's a fair trade. And the way I have her set up, she's mostly support and some DPS, and then goes into some healing, but she is not the primary healer. I did add, so this is the spot that Tawani was in. I did make a mage. Mage is the best class 2 box because it is low effort. It's the lowest effort you could possibly imagine for a class. And I put a mage. So instead of a monk, we have a mage. That was my intent, to turn Tawani into a monk anyway. During, that while we were building, I was making all these videos before the expansion even came out. So, but now it is, I just made a new one here. I didn't name her Tawani because I do have plans for the Tawani character on Verant, and I didn't want to have a confusion there. But we do have a mage, and then the final character is a cleric. You might have seen some of the videos I've made on setting up a cleric, and this is mostly because I was running I was running actually, I think 3 characters. It was the necro. No, I was running 4. It was the necro, the paladin, the shaman, because it was Voxel, Stasi, Holdredge, and the Mage. Yeah, those 4. And I had a DPS Merc and a Healer Merc, and they just annoyed me to death. I was so annoyed with those characters, with the Mercs. And so I rolled a Cleric. I had an extra 100 boost, so I boosted it. And from day one, the Cleric has outperformed the Mercenary Cleric. And all I do is spam the normal buttons. I don't even have to look at the character. Like, it is a fantastic box healing apparatus. I mean, it is so much more healing output than a Mercenary. I don't have to block any spells because I know what I'm doing. And it just works well. So, kind of, this is the group now. So we have Paladin, Necromancer, Bard, Mage, Cleric, and Shaman. So it's a little bit different. I do plan on probably personifying the Necromancer into a Mage when he's done. Because once he's done, my goal is to get him raid ready, if you will. And that requires doing a lot of stuff, and that's kind of changed some of the focus, like, of what we've been doing, but not really a lot. So we need to do pretty much the Knights of Shadows so I can max out my cloak. We need to redo Lorian's Song, because I finished Lorian's Song, right? I have everything but the raids. Once I get 125, I think I might be able to raid. I don't know. There's some other things I need to do, but it's still up in the thing. So I already have, like, Lorian's Song done on him, but I don't have anything from Night of Shadows done, except maybe the missions. And the same with Terror of Luckland. So I do need to finish these missions, these partisan mercenaries here, for the experience. Honestly, should be, like, help us get to 125 a little bit quicker. But my goal is to kind of finish up the partisan here in I already have it done on this character, but Tower of the Frozen Shadow is kind of where we're going to go next. From there, I've considered falling back to Burning Lands, because I need to get my, the Paragon? Yeah, Paragon. I need to get my Jane's Veil. So that is on my to-do list, and I might as well do it with all 6 of them, right? We did, I think on the other one, we did start some Claws of Vishan, and I think it was Mercenaries, the only one we did. So, we're going to go back and do that. These are 2% experience per. The same with the Night of Shadow stuff. Those are 2% per also. But we'll have to 100%. We have Lorian Song 100% done pretty much, except for collectibles and raids, right? We'll need to do the same thing for Night of Shadows for the cloak to max that out. And then I think we want the earring from Torment of Elias. So the Ralozek earring. We're going to want to do that. This is a trade skill thing. So what does that mean, right? We need we need to do trade skills. And let's take a look here. Heroic character starts with 150. So I'll be making videos on pretty much where to go with that. How to get that to 300. That is kind of, where we're going to be going with that, because we do need to get our Artisan's Prize, which is a 3000 HP earring AUG. We're going to want that. So I don't know if this earring's still good, but compared to what I got right now, it is better, right? Maybe. I don't know. But it does have a lot of extra slots on it for other stats, so it kind of makes it a little bit better. So I think I'll probably rename this to just an update video now at this point, since I'm already 10 minutes in, instead of Tower of the Frozen Shadow. But that'll be the next video for sure. But that is the first half of the goal, right? So we need to 100% all this stuff. Pretty much we're gonna 100% every expansion from the Call of the Forsaken down. We're gonna be doing that, and we'll probably do it backwards, so from 125 and then go backwards. So Night of Shadow, we will be doing Terror of Luckland as we go to 125, since we are not even 115 yet on the other guys. But we'll do that one. We'll skip a Night of Shadow, because if we can get to 121, we can jump straight into Lorian's Song and knock all these out real quick. They're not I don't remember anything in this expansion being hard at all, so we should have no problem there. Then we'll drop back down to Burning Lands, knock that out for Jane's Vale once everybody's 125. Then we have to get I want to get the Paladin Epic 2.0, just so he has that. I'll probably want to get the Bard 2.0 and the Shaman 2.0 and the Cleric 2.0, and why not the Mage 2.0. I need videos for all those, so I'm going to do that anyway. But along with that, so one of the requirements to the guild I joined is that you have to have the Megadeath achievement quickly. I think within 6 months of joining. So this is a massive achievement here. It is not for the faint of heart, for what it's worth. So let me see if I can. So this one's kill 10,000 of the playable races, kill 5,000 of bugs. You know, I'm close on some of these. You know, like a fifth of the way. You know, pesticide, armadillos, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of grinding we're going to be doing. I will probably be streaming some of this stuff, you know, just like mindless grinding. To get credit for these kind of things, you just have to be in the zone. So I'll probably like just have them all in the zone, sitting somewhere, and then just kill with a necromancer because it's more fun. Than, you know, one-shotting things with a paladin. So there's things like that, and we're gonna have to go through all these. So it's a lot of work, but I think we can definitely handle it, along with getting all our trade skills to 350. But it is kind of where we're going with the series. My plan was to actually go in from Torment of Ilias into COV, but I'm gonna try to skip COV and go straight into Terror. If we can. If we need a little bit more of experience to get to 116, I will not start Terror until 116. So I'll be grinding a little bit here and there to try and get that going with the lessons, Overseer, and whatever else I can do. And then we want to get to 121 inside of Terror, or part of Night of Shadows, and still grinding. Like, the experience isn't terrible, right? What am I at? Yeah, I killed a Restless Worm. I got 0.02% experience. So at 121. It's not terrible, I guess. The Paladin here, what does he get? 0.06. So it was like a 0.04 difference in the two things there. So that's gonna be kind of how that goes. And then since I already have the Hunter done, I'm gonna probably be doing the Hunter again. For these guys, just so that they can get it, because of all the bags. Like, I don't know what it's like. I think I got 3 or 4 bags. Myth Slayer, and Myth Slayer. I got 4 bags. 4 bags for doing that. So that was nice. Really helped me out here, right? To get enough space to be able to, you know, breathe without burning all my consumable, claimable bags, right? So definitely useful in that regard. But that's kind of like, you know, that's where I'm going. We're gonna finish up Tower of the Frozen Shadow. That's gonna be a multi-part series, mini series, if you will, right? Let's look at the achievement real quick. So we need to do Oh It's You Again. This will come back to haunt us, and Restless Mess. Now, one of these is on floor 2, one of these is on floor 5. Now, relatively speaking, that would be easy to go do if you had the key, but you have to do the key to get anywhere, and there are, you know, several keys. We have to get to floor 5, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. And these are all like, you kill mobs, and then a random mob will spawn. If you're lucky, right when you kill it, and you can kill that one and you get the item, right? So we only need 1 key, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm not gonna mess around and try to, you know, farm 6 keys. I'm gonna get a key and go to the next level. Get a key, go to the next level, and we'll do all that together in a video. I started doing Hunter of Torment of Velius, but I haven't finished it. Like I got a few of them here and there. Just like my tank is kind of weak right now, so when he takes aggro, he's a little easy to kill, if you will. Yeah, like I did Gricklor, and he was tanking Gricklor just fine, and then like 2 more mobs came, and just one-shot him right there. And then like I use pets with taunt on, but in certain things, you know, the pets won't actually tank the mob if you're close to it with a player. So that's with the mage and the necro pet. So that's kind of helping me out. You know, we are definitely undergeared compared to where Holdredge was on Throne of Vi, because I could buy raid loot, right? I bought the sword and shield. I think Wallace had loaned me a 2-hander, and you know, we were good to go there. So definitely gonna be a different experience, but hopefully it'll be fun. If I'm allowed to, I will do when I get to the raiding tier, I will be make a video on each of the raids and kind of show those and all the other old raids we do. I'll try to show those as well if I'm allowed to, but that'll be seen, right? So I think that's a good enough update, right? All new characters, start from scratch. When did I start this guy? Played, started him December 15th, and I made December 2nd. So they are relatively fresh, if you will. And you know, the playtime is mostly him sitting AFK trying to get buffs. I've been mostly doing whatever buffs I can do within the group. The only buff I don't have right now is Clarity. As you can see, I don't even have it on me. Oh, I do have Foresight right there. Most of the time I don't have it. I did make a heroic, yeah, Melaru is my heroic enchanter that I sit and give me Clarity when I need it, but she's only level 100. I haven't started leveling any of my other characters yet. But there we go. That is the update on the series, and I've, you know, just where I've been spending my last few 30 days or so working on getting these characters as replacements. I think there's a few achievements that I have not done yet. I'll try not to make duplicate videos of, you know, things I haven't done, so I'll just do all those offline to make sure we get synchronized. But I think there's only like 1 Empires of Kunark one I didn't do, the first one. But we'll eventually go back and we'll do everything. So it'll be good. And there will be setup videos for every 5 levels. There will be a level 115. It'll be with the old group. It won't be with the new group, but the cleric, wherever she went, she will get a 115 video that'll be put up at some point. The 115 Necro and 120 Necro, I think, are already up or about to be up. And we'll continue 120, 115, 120 Mage, 115 Bard, 120 115 Shaman probably, I think. So it'll be done. That means there won't be a 120 Druid and there won't be a 120 Enchanter video, but take what I did in 115 and apply it with new spells, and it's pretty much the same thing. A lot can be said for all those, but there we go. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for the support. Please have a fantastic day.